SkapeGote's back in an episode of Junkyard Truck. I couldn't let it go. The reason I couldn't let it go, and let me explain, trying to find this truck. So the truck in question looks like, well, people say an F-150, but I believe it's an F-100 Ranger, the short box version. And my stepfather had that exact truck, 100%, exactly the same, round headlights. Well, his was a 79, which had square headlights. I think it was 79, and he converted it over because he preferred the look of the early ones, but it looked exactly the same. And lo and behold, look what I found. Even the interior is correct. Like, this is exactly, I don't remember exactly if the oil and fuel gauge were on this side and the temperature gauge and all that, but this speedometer I remember vividly. Now, his was a stick, but this is exactly that truck. And so I found it. Thank you very much to a whole bunch of people, but especially Mr. John Tooney, who sent me over the map because I was so desperate to find it. The problem I have is we need to somehow get it out of here, and I'm not entirely sure how that's going to happen because there's no engine, and I would assume there's probably no fuel in it. Although I like the fact that the ignition comes on even without a battery. So I'm not sure how we're going to get it out of here because I'm assuming it's going to need it's going to have to, right? We're going to have to get the truck down here. Now, I parked the truck, but where am I going to get another V8? Like, that's a definite issue. But I'll show you on the map where I am. I'm right here. If anybody cares to find it, we are right in this spot right here. Now, I don't know how to mark this spot, and there's no way to mark on the map, so I'm just going to have to come back and find it. But at least I know where it is now. I can find it. I think I walked by that spot at least 100 freaking times. Like, at least. I must, because it's up on this little bit of a cliff, and this is what the person was saying in the comments, was like, hey, it's by the cliff. And I just, A, I don't think it was described very well, and B, I'm not very smart. But we found it, and that's great. I think we have a bunch of kill you, like I said, hillbilly kill you, ready to rock and or roll. Now, where's my, okay, we're kind of headed that way, aren't we? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. I just went for a walk because it was easier than bringing the truck, but we're not going to be able to do anything. Okay. Ah, there it is. There we go. Perfect. Without an engine for that thing, and I've sold all my old engines. So I'm not sure what we're going to do about that. And I feel like it's going to cost a lot more money. You know what? This is right here. I think I'm going to grab this while we're here because this there we go. I'll take that. We might as well take it with us because we're right near the junkyard anyway. Come on. Oh yeah, now you won't start, you jerk. You know what's weird about that too is that's okay, I can't comment on the engine block because I found it, but the everything else is brand new in that engine, and it still struggles to start. So it's a little upsetting sometimes. But we'll go sell this stuff. This will cover some of the cost. Oh, jeez. Of making that. All right, let's see here. Okay. Perfect. So finding that truck costs us about $200 in towing fees and everything else. Wait a minute. Can I? No, I don't think I own the second truck, right? I think you can tow the truck. Let me see.
There you go.
Thanks, bud. Oh, those are worth a ton. Holy crap. Okay, let me see. So if I go to my phone, yeah, and I hit E, right? Transport my secondary truck to my second home. Ta-da! Excellent. Whoa, cancel that. So that cost me some coin, but that's okay. So this will allow us to Oh my God. The springs even sound the same. What? Keith, are you watching this? He's my stepfather. Listen. Oh, it sounds exactly the same. That's crazy. Now I gotta go get my truck, which I left at the junkyard. Crap. Wait a minute. Can I just... I'm going to cost me money to do this, but can I just tow it here? Or should I just take a walk? You know, let's go take a walk. We'll go get it. I know it's a bit out the way, but I don't feel like it bumping into the other truck and sending it sailing, so we'll just go walk through everybody's yard. People really need to cut the grass in this neighborhood. What's going on here, bud? Yeah, Mr. John Tooney coming through. You know, I've got to tell you, like, the last couple videos I've made have been failures completely. I couldn't get the wolf running, and then I couldn't do this in the game, so I've been feeling a little down on myself. So this is a good win. So Mr. John Tooney, you have actually helped my mental health today. I've been struggling lately to make videos. I've been a little bit under the weather. The books is gone, so I'm doing the entire, you know, all 4 animals and stuff by myself, which is fine. I don't mind doing it. But prior to that, even, I was struggling because I, you know, haven't been feeling great and stuff like that. You know, you're diabetic. It happens sometimes. You go through periods where you feel good and you don't feel great and all this. But you know what? This is a real win. So, and don't worry about me. I'm not like crazy. Like I'm not like, you know, thinking about harming myself or anything. So like that. I'm just, you know, sometimes you get down in the dumps a little bit. Work's kind of like crazy right now, especially with the summer heat and stuff coming in. So, you know, it's just one of those things. But that's okay. Today we get a win, and that's excellent. Now, whether or not you will see this, is there anything new in the junkyard? I'm curious. Like, can you get a V8 engine block in the junkyard now or anything? Because, like, that would be lovely if you could. Because I don't think this truck wants a 4-banger. Well, you know what, actually, if you had... Oh, what's that? That's just a brick. I was like, oh, engine block. No, what's this? Filter. Oh, this cams. This is all for this. This is all for the 4-banger. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But there we go. Got this now. Perfect. Just when it started raining, too. Come on, baby. Excellent. You know what's weird, though? Mr. Tooney brought up a very interesting thing about my character is I never use the in-game map, really, for some reason. So when he shows the in-game map, I was like, oh, yeah, there is an in-game map. I could have used it better when I was thinking about it to kind of do like a search by doing like a grid-style search. So now that oh, Nelly, there we go. So now that I got it at my secondary home, which is great. I do need some. Whoop! There, look out, buddy. It's a new car there. Okay, let me see. Is there a garbage can in the world somewhere? I don't honestly. Well, I guess I can take it down to the dump. I should really clean some of this out and take it down to the dump at some point. Yeah, sorry, Shathid. I've definitely made a mess of things in here. I will have to come and collect my stuff at some point. All right, let's get some water in us. Yeah, Mr. John Tooney's always looking out for me, though. You should check out his YouTube channel if you get a chance. Let me see. He's always very helpful. Yeah, this appears to be Hillbilly Kill You at this. Oh! Okay, we're back. Just a little break there mentally. Okay, let's put that back up. See, there we go. Can we just... There we go. Okay, so I think all these are ready to go. Because I might as well do this because I just feel the need to make some cash so we can afford all the parts. Whoops. To build that truck. I might have to take... Oh, I never should have sold actually, the original engine block should be down at the junkyard. I could probably go grab that. Oh, sorry, bike. This is why I put you inside, because you were definitely getting in the way. Okay, I gotta pick you up. Oh, I know what I do need to do. You can go over here. Totally forgot how to start this thing. Okay, you just sit there. All right, so There's no mortal enemies. I wish this garbage can worked, because I'm just leaving junk all over the place, and eventually, as we learned in Mon Bazoo, it's going to eventually affect my frame rate. Stop it. So let's just go see here. Do they sell the engine block here now? Or did they ever? So here's the thing. I don't think we can get another engine block. We can get the heads. So either they've added another engine block to the game, or you're going to have to choose between having a 4-banger truck and a V8 truck. Now, originally so I may not have to do the kill you, although I probably should just to make some coin. Originally, the engine block you find down here in this blue shipping crate. Again, for people who want to know. Spoiler alert. That's probably at the wrong time. So, because I would gladly ditch the Toyota for that old Ford. I'm a huge fan of old Ford pickups. But originally it was in here. This is where you find the engine block, right? So, there might be another engine block in the world, but from the looks of things, I highly doubt it. So, what we need to do is get under that old Ford. I think... Did we... Oh, no. I'm trying to think if we had the creeper. That I'm... Like, you know, the thing you slide around the ground on? I'm wondering if it... Did I bring that to the house? I don't even remember. Well... You know what? Let's go check, because I think I need a battery anyway, so... Oh, that reminds me. Don't go too far. I'll be real quick. We made a new one of these. Oops. Perfect. Okay, let's go. We gotta go back to the house for a sec. I think I may need a battery to do this. Yep, that's some noise. Okay, perfect. But the only place I know to get a V8 is out of this truck. So we may have to pull apart that. And I didn't see a transfer case in there, meaning that this truck may be 2-wheel drive only. It's definitely an automatic. As you can see, it's a column shifted auto. Yeah. Again, I don't think I brought the creeper with me, and I'm not even sure. Oh, wait a minute. I need to open the garage door, don't I? Yeah, so we're definitely going to have to get that. Well, actually... Yeah, but how are we ever going to get it onto there? That's the problem. Like, we can't drive it on there to go looking underneath it. See, with this truck, we can get it up there, but this isn't going to... This isn't going to roll away anytime soon. And I can't crouch enough to get underneath. It's got a nice suspension on it, though. Well, it's for a stock suspension. Also, I'm hoping you can change out the tires, but it looks like you can. I don't think we can push it. No. Okay, well, let's get some sleep because our sanity is a bit low. Bears, bears, bears. And let's go up to our bed. And then we'll go do kill you. Perfect. What time is it? Oh, God. Is the sun coming up? All right, well, whatever. Outside is over here. There we go. Okay, perfect. Nice. We'll leave the garage open. But it looks like we're going to be swapping this engine. It does have a 4-wheel drive thing in it, so maybe we have to put a transfer case in it. At which point we can just salvage everything from this truck, to be honest. But I feel like we may need a few bucks, so let's go do that. Now, where am I on the map again? Let's see. Oh, yeah, okay. Yep, all right, I got it. Now, don't get me wrong, I love this truck. It's great. But any chance we can get to upgrade. And also, I think we're going to need to somehow get fuel to that truck, which I think is going to require a jerry can, which it may or may not be at the house. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, but I couldn't let this go. When I couldn't find that truck and I ran out of time to record, which was hilarious because I ended up not having to go to work last night. So I could have spent longer doing it, but I didn't know that until like right before work started. So there was no way for me to know that. There was a problem at the house I work at, and they just kind of had to not do work last night. So I was on call, but I could have very easily kept playing if I'd known that earlier, but there's no way they could have known, so I'm not blaming them. Excellent. I try to take it a bit easier because I'm always flying down here so fast that I get in accidents and cause damage to my truck. I like to get through one episode of not damaging my truck. There we go. The frame rate in this game is always a little weird to me. Like, and I don't mean that in any sort of mean way. It's just the game runs at, according to my screen here, at 185 frames a second, which is great. But it never feels like that. It always feels like it's running lower than that. Like the game's almost like it's like locked at like 40 or 50 frames a second. There we go. I think this is the place. And whoa, 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 whoa. Why is the temperature up? What? Whoa, it's overheating. Why are you overheating, bud? Oh no, we may be a little low on oh, I forgot to grab a battery, didn't I? I better hope there's enough juice left in this. All right, let's see. I wonder why I'm battery low. Or sorry. Okay, this is definitely something we gotta work on here. Let me see. So turn that on. Pop that off. Put this here. Grab that. Excellent. And we can put this aside. We'll grab the lid and put it on so we don't lose it. All right, excellent. And we'll just keep doing this. Oh no, I forgot to grab containers. Crap. Whoops. Well, we're going to have to go back to get other things anyway. I forgot to grab the jars, the mason jars. I think I must have done the recipe wrong this time because all these are showing white. Well, but we can let it run till it's kind of full, I guess. But yeah, it's weird that this is overheating. Like, why is this overheating? And why is that? Yeah, those are tight. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, that loosened out. That one's loose. Geez, why are these all loose? Uh-oh. This isn't great, is it? We have a twin turbo tiny little truck here. But it was definitely overheating, which is sad. Okay, I'm not sure which one is empty and full here. Let's try this one, I guess. That's empty. We'll throw that there. What appears to be the full ones. Whoops. Excellent. Okay. So since this is overheating, we got bigger problems than I originally anticipated. Oh, this looks like a new graphic in here. What is it? It looks like it's still going up. Where's my voltmeter? It's getting low. That one's a little bit low. That one's higher, but not by a whole lot. We should probably take this home with us. This is empty. We'll take that with us. I wasn't expecting the engine to overheat, to be honest. That's a little bit strange to me. But all that tells me is maybe I need more coolant. Maybe it ran out or something. Yeah, it's still climbing. Excellent. Well, we'll get it as full as it'll go, and then we'll run back. But I'm going to also, too, once I get that, I'm going to head down to the old garage and get all the things that we left behind there, if there's anything we did leave behind. But I'm pretty sure I left the creeper there, because I'd like to look under that truck, given the opportunity. Yeah, it's filling up real slow. Real slow. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. Excellent. As long as it continues to fill, that's what I'm concerned about. I still think it's dumb that you don't have a... if this was me out here... and if I was really going to come all the way out here just to drop off this stuff and do Moonshine in the middle of nowhere, when I'm not sure there's any laws against it at this point, I would definitely have like a solar trickle charger or something to charge a battery up. Instead of having to bring them back and forth constantly. Wonder how full this gets. I don't know. But it's getting full. I feel like it's a bit faster than it used to be, too. But I feel like I said I screwed up that that recipe, I feel. Huh. Wonder if it gets like right to the tippity top. Excellent. Keep going, bud. These don't last that long. Also, it'd be nice if there's some sort of indicator, like a fuel pressure gauge here, so we can tell how much pressure's left in the tank, but it's not necessary. It just runs out when it runs out, right? Well, I think that's good enough for now. Let's turn this off. Pop that battery, just to make sure it doesn't do anything stupid. We should probably take these back with us, because we can set up more at some point. Was that? I thought I saw something on the ground there. It's always this leaf. I think it's not the first time that's caught me off guard. Stupid leaf. All right, so there's that. We got a bunch of alcohol in there. So we're going to, hopefully... Like I said, I don't know why it's overheating, but I feel like maybe we need to get more coolant in here. Maybe it's run low on coolant. That or oil, I guess it could be, but you generally don't get an overheating condition with a loss of oil. It'll seize long before it gets too hot. Ugh. My new car has rear end temperature sensors when you're at the track. You can tell if you're running it too hard. You can get it down before it gets too. That was a pretty good idea, because people neglect the rear ends overheating, and I've seen that happen plenty of times. So it's not an abnormal thing when you're tracking a car. It's abnormal in your everyday driver, but oh god. Okay, yep, there we go. Whoa. There we go. The heat thing isn't coming back now. All right. Well, maybe we'll go head over to our old garage first. Hey, maybe we should start, instead of calling it Kill You, we should call it Hill You for Hillbilly Kill You. Now, let's head over here. We'll grab the other, whatever's left of the garage here. I think we should be able to fit it in the truck, even with all that crap back there. Well, I find creative ways to waste. There's the overheating condition again. Look, it's overheating again. Yeah, it's running hot. Look at the heat gauge. Well, let's see if we can get it there before she completely overheats. It's got to be just water, right? Besides, I may have some coolant in here because I collected bottles of stuff that I never used before. Oh, come on, bud. All you got to do is hang on just a little bit longer. You're going to be fine. Okay. Woo! You're running the risk here, man. Okay, let me see. Are you coolanty? No, you're empty. 100% coolant. There we go. Watch out! As soon as they like to explode. It's not taking coolant. I don't know why it's overheating. This doesn't open, does it? I can't remember. These don't open, do they? You just like tip them up. Let's check. Maybe the oil's down? Cornmeal. That's 0% motor oil. We do have a bunch of batteries here on the tender, which we should probably... That one's either full or dead. I think these are all full. All right, so we're definitely going to want this. So the coolant wouldn't go in, so I don't know. Like, I guess it could be the oil, but that's a weird condition, man. Like, why would it be? I just don't understand why it's overheating like that. I guess maybe we should grab a couple of these batteries. We can toss them into our house here. Our new house, at least two of these batteries probably. We'll leave one here in case we ever need to come back for some reason and we need a battery. I know it's like a stupid thing to think, but yeah, it's not coolant. We're going to need the jerry can. Okay, we'll take that. Let's throw that in the cab, which is probably the least responsible place to put a jerry can. We'll see if we can wedge it back here. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I don't see this. I opened that before, right? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's not working. We'll take this with us too. So the only thing I can think is that it's low on... Wait a minute, does it have a dipstick? I can't remember if this has a dipstick. Like I said, it's weird that... Everything here is loose for some reason, and I don't know why. All right, where's the... Maybe it doesn't have a dipstick. Bolts must loosen up over time or something, because that's really strange. All right, let's get her back to town and see about throwing some oil in it. Well, at least she's cold again. All right, here we go. Like, I've ran engines pretty low on oil and never got an overheating condition from it, but maybe that's it. But it's not taking coolant, so... I still got a bunch of food and stuff on the upstairs fridge I should really bring back to the house. Besides, it wouldn't hurt to get some fuel while we're passing by, so... Yeah, I'm at a loss as to why it's overheating at the moment. But again, let's check the oil levels and see. There we go. I hate that bridge, man. So I'm going to name that truck probably Tooney, after Mr. John Tooney. I don't think my stepfather would be happy if I named it after him. Just something about saying, oh, I'm riding Keith just doesn't feel right. But riding John Tooney, I'll do that. Passenger side? Yes, right? Okay, here we go. And we're not overheating yet, but we're getting close. So let's, I like that I left it orange. It makes it easy to see. Okay, let me see. Fill you up. Might as well fill up the jerry can while we're here. Nope. Thank you. Perfect. I can go there, close that up, and this can go back in here. But these can come out because we don't need them at the moment. We should really refill that again, but we're out of stuff. I got out of the rhythm of playing the game, so I'm not just having that stuff all set up and ready to go constantly. All right, let's get some oil. Two-stroke fuel. What's this? Transmission fluid. There's transmission fluid now? Weird. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's, oh, that's open. Shoot. I should have probably... It's not oil either. Do you have to pop the cap off this or something? I don't know why it's overheating. Do you ever have one of these problems in a game and you're like, I don't know what's going on here? Because if I remember, and don't quote me on this, but I thought you just did this and then it would go gloob gloob and it would put it in. But apparently that is not the case. Haha. No, I'm just super confused. Because here's another 100% coolant that we're not using. We might as well bring these with us. 100% motor oil. Look at that. I don't know why I have so many of these kicking around, but I do. All right, so let's get her back to the house before she completely dies. Again, I have no idea what's going on here. Because maybe it's time to put the 4-banger back in this so we can use the V8 in the big truck. I should probably grab some transmission fluid too, but... See, the problem is once I start taking this apart, I don't really have a vehicle to go anywhere. All right, let's just plop this on the ground here. Hop on and go... Oh, there we go. Go take a look. Transmission's looking lovely as always. Transfer case looks shot. Front differential actually doesn't look too bad. The front differentials rarely have problems. Oh, it needs a rear diff though. So if I just go look at this, I'm assuming it's completely different rear ends in this thing. Why is there so many missing bolt holes? But I think we can make this work. Like, I think that it should be easy enough to swap this over. And the shop is just down over there, which we could probably walk to, or we could take this garbage car to. But, like, again, why this is overheating, I have no idea. None. And does this transmission come out of this? Is this removable? I don't think so. I think it's kind of... And where do you put transmission fluid in? That's a question I have. Like, usually there's like there's the drain plug for the transmission, but usually there's I've always filled them from the, it needs a front diff too. Look at that. Okay, let me up here. Please, thank you. Dude, let me up. Thank you. So I'm wondering if these are even compatible differentials here. Like, are they completely different? Do you need specific to the truck? So let's pull one off. Just for poops. Okay, that's, oops. There we go. Does this diff cover fit on there? Or is it completely different? Oh no, look, it totally works. Okay. Okay, excellent. That means we can just reuse all the running gear from this. Right. There we go. Ouch, come. There we go. This means like all the running gear in this should technically... Oh, I like that. So either this Ford is running a Toyota axle. Okay, why can't I turn this? I like that I could just go in one direction. This is great. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's either running a Toyota axle or the Toyota's running a Ford axle, which is probably more likely. Anybody who knows anything about axles knows the 9-inch Ford is pretty freaking legendary. I think those are in as far as they're going to get. No, they're not. Look. Why does that keep going in more and more every time, but I can't get the other ones to go in? Okay, that's got to be in, right? Okay, well, we're going to say it's in. None of these bolts ever look completely in anyway, so... Perfect. All right, let's do the rear. Something about this is hilarious that it doesn't turn. All right, let's take this out. So I'm assuming it's going to sound exactly the same. Because it's the exact same engine. There we go. Pull that out of the way, grab this. Over to here, the controls feel super backwards for some reason. Okay, why won't you go in? Okay, hang on a second. Why would you go in? This says it's in all the way. Like, look. Okay, what is going on here? Like, if I hover over, nothing happens, but every once in a while I move near it and it turns green. And then in and out doesn't do anything. Okay, that's really weird. Okay, let's drop this down again. Try that. Nah, it doesn't like it for some reason. Hang on a moment here. Let me try reloading the game and see if that helps any. Give me a second here. All right, we're back. All right. Nothing. I can't seem to get this in all the way no matter what I do. Or out. Oh, now it wants to come out and not go back in. What the hell is going on with this? There we go. Come on. Well, you know what? That's just going to have to do because... Boy, I get the weirdest problems in games, eh? All right, well, we're leaving it there. Let me see here. Grab that. This is the least of my problems, is this type of stuff. Yeah, this is doing the same thing. Look. Okay, it appears to be in. All right, excellent. Let's get this transfer case out of here. There we go. This one's shot. This one can go here. I'm hoping it uses the same transfer case. Even though my transfer case is pretty shot itself. For some reason. We may need a new transfer case. Is that a thing? Can we buy a new transfer case? I didn't realize this was like worn out on mine. Oh, the things you don't know. Why did I not know about that? Oh, well, you know, it's not a big deal. We can get a new transfer. Can we buy a new transfer case? Hang on a sec. Should we go for a walk to the stove? See what's going on. Is a new transfer case even an option? Let's go see. Besides, I'm hungry and thirsty anyway, and we need to go get food. And this is a good excuse to get some exercise. How are you guys doing? If they ever added that to games, I'm done playing games. Well, you got to get exercise so you stay fit. Nope. You know what? It's a game. I already have to do work in games, like I'm working. Like, I guess you could always argue that every game is based on some kind of job, like Call of Duty and all that. So technically, it's a job. But, you know, this is like actual work. Like, this is like the daily grind kind of work, not like exciting, over-the-top Jerry Bruckheimer kind of movie job. You know, this is like every day you go down, you grind out whatever you're doing, you get sad, you go home. Like, that's what it is. Let's see. Look at this. There's a brand new transfer case right here for $250. Bringing this home. Well, we got to go get something to eat first, but yeah. Look at this brand new transfer case. I wonder why I didn't have a good transfer case. Maybe that's why my 4-wheel drive is so crap all the time. Hi, Shathid. What's going on? I'm just here to get some. You got something to eat here? I can just get a little spam, please. Thank you. Oh, spam. There you go. Spam me up, baby. Okay. Yeah. My generation drank from the hose. All right. Don't drink from the hose. It's a good way to get sick. But we used to do it all the time when I was a kid. You know what one of the big benefits was? And people always joke about drinking from the hose. It's like a whole meme. But the water, if you let the tap run for about 30 seconds, at least where I live, the water was as cold as you're going to get, man. Like cold. All right. So, like, when you're hot and outside playing on a summer day and your buddy offers you the hose to have a drink, yeah. To this day, I would still use a public water fountain. I don't care. Now, don't get me wrong. In post-COVID era, it's understandable why people be trepidatious, but ignoring that fact that happened, man, water fountains were great. Public water fountain, man, you're thirsty, boom. Didn't have to carry a drink with me everywhere I had to go. Oh, look. I apparently throw my own washing machine. Sweet. Okay, let's we gotta toss this in here. Did we put that in there? Oh, yeah, we did. Let's get that out of there. What a load of crap. My transfer case is shot. No idea. Here, now you got a brand new transfer case. How's that feel? Excellent. Okay, let's get this out of here. This can also go in the back of the truck when we get up. Ugh. Now, from this point forward, it should be as simple as just pulling the engine and swapping it over. At least, I think. All right, let's get on this here. Bring this over. This shouldn't take that long. Yeah, because the engine's already built, so just like a swap. Let's see here. Out you come. Out you come. Out you come. Out you come. Now, with these exhaust headers, did they get attached to an exhaust pipe? Because there's exhaust pipe. They do not. So, that should allow us to break the engine free, unless I got to remove the hoses first. But let's, oh, wait a minute. I got to remove the transmission. Whoop. Or do I? Oh, no. There we go. Okay, excellent. That's where the transfer case was. Okay, that transmission came out. I'm assuming this transmission is also a V8 transmission. It looks the same. It says I can bust it out, but I don't think I can. So let's, up we get. Take that off. I'm not sure. Well, what do we do? What fell down? What happened? No, get back on there, oil filter. Oh, no. Okay. What did I just drop away? Did I just take off the entire injector assembly? Yeah, take off these hoses. All right. Yeah, I think I just took off. Yeah, I just took out the fuel rail. What did I take off now? The intercooler. Ugh. I think it's that pipe, but I keep taking off that. Well, here's the fuel rail. We'll take that up. Oh, no. No! Damn it! I just dropped the fuel rail. God friggin' heck. Now I have to go buy a new fuel rail, and I'm not sure I have the money to buy a new fuel rail. There, I got the whole engine out. Perfect. Don't be falling through the world thing. You go in here. Maybe it ended up... There's the trash can. It's so annoying. All right, get in there. Perfect. Well, you look better in there than you did the other truck. Not that I have a problem with someone swapping a 4-banger to a V8. I think that's kind of neat. I just find it's unnecessary most of the time. Battery goes where here on this one? Perfect. Okay. Let's get underneath here and bolt this in. There it is. Okay. Okay, somebody needs to explain to me too, by the by, what Honk A Star Rail is. I keep seeing people making jokes about it. Okay, I'm definitely missing one of these. There we go. Perfect. And I have no idea what Honk A Star Rail is. So someone needs to explain that to me. All right, let me see here. Perfect. Where are you going, bud? Perfect. Perfect. Okay, so that, other than the fuel rail, which is now falling through the entire planet, should be good. I'm not sure. Do we have to hook up the transmission? I forget. Let's get on this here. Does it have to bolt on, or are we good? I think we're good here. All right, let's see. All right, perfect. Now this isn't going to start for whatever reason, but without a fuel rail, there's no chance it's ever going to start. So, if that fuel rail is worth, oh no, I'm just thinking about this. I want to make sure there's enough oil and everything in here. Let's see. That appears all right. The radiator may be more the issue at this point. Let's check. See, that's the type of sound it'll make if it needs. Okay, so other than a missing fuel rail, which has fallen through the entire planet, which we're going to go see if it showed up in town. What a waste of my time. Walking around. Okay, yep, we're falling. We're good. All right. Okay. You know, this is what happens. Also, I should probably swap. There's an owl following me. This happens all to me all the time. Also, the jack. Can I... This one I may not be able to just jack up in the wild. I didn't see a jack in there. Maybe it's on the inside board there. I didn't see it. Or maybe I can put my jack from the other truck in there. I hope so, because I got to change those tires. Especially if it doesn't want to run. So going from a truck I found in the forest to pretty close to done. Oh, well, we only got $258, and I feel like this fuel rail is going to be far more than $258. I'm hoping it ended up here. Anything that falls through the world generally ends up over here.
What do you want?
Shut your face. All right, let me see. Fuel rail. Perfect. There's my fuel rail. Okay, let's walk this all the way back. We made a couple trips to town on foot. I didn't realize this thing casts shadows. Look. Sweet. And then we just got to put fuel in it. And it should, in theory, fire up. Now, let's be real here. With my luck, probably not going to happen. But that's okay. And then we have to rebuild the entire four-banger because I sold off all the parts to fund buying my house. I didn't think I'd ever need it again to put back in the little truck. At least for now. All right, just spin it around. It's quite the walk, you know. Now, normally, it's a friggin' owl again. Stop stalking me. All right, so we just got to get the fuel rail on, and we should be good to go, I think. Oh, my God. Let me climb this hill. Thank you. Okay. And fuel rail is... on. All right, perfect. So now we just got to put fuel in it. Oh, yeah. Got to open it first, I guess. Okay. That's that. All right. This can go... Probably just stay here, actually. Okay, so I don't... Yeah, this doesn't have a jack. But can I... Is there anywhere... Oh, wait a minute. I saw it. Oh, no. Is there anywhere to put the jack, or is it just one of these, like... Well, I guess I can do it like this. Okay, can we just... Okay, should probably get these tires swapped out too while I'm at it. Because, you know, these tires will work and all, but... Geez, how am I going to get one tire off and the other tire on? I guess we can just pull it off. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that'll work. All right, perfect. I probably just should have checked out if I could drive it or not. Come on. There we go. Oh, God. Oh, Okay, back again. There we go. Pop you off. That was my favorite. Okay, perfect. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Okay, now we'll go to this side and jack it up, I guess. You need to go somewhere else right now. Is there an outside light? Because I feel like it's getting real dark. All right, we'll jack this up real quick. All right. Let's get both these wheels off this time. Wow, this game is great, man. I stopped playing it because I'd run out of stuff to do, and I thought once the house came and I did that, and then I ran out of that to do, I was like, well, nobody's going to want to watch this anymore. Ooh, it's dark. Let's just leave this here for now. We will get these tires on here at some point, but although I did leave this truck in a particularly bad spot. It's kind of blocking up the entire garage. Let's be real, this truck should have a 4-banger anyway. You can go on, and where's the other one? You can go on. Don't! Oh, well. Can I, like, just bush it a little bit? There we go. Perfect. Okay. Excellent. Fixing my truck in the middle of nowhere. This isn't going to start, and I'm going to look dumb. But everything should work. Theoretically, it's just a swab. And I didn't have to do anything else. Boy, I wish I could just put it in there, but that's not how it works. Best thing about this game, you don't have to lower the jack down. All right, let's go sleep until it's a little bit light. Oh, the bears. Okay. Okay, first of all, this house has lights, so why we're not using them, I don't know. Perfect. Okay. We're going to sleep. Morning. Okay, let's see. Is it morning? Nope. Okay, here we go. Can I put these on? There we go. Just so it has wheels on it. And it's not just sitting there. Oh my God. Would you go on, please? There we go. And then where's the last wheel? There it is. Tighten these on here so they don't fall off. Excellent. And then you can always tell if I've reloaded the game, which in this game takes often because all the mud's gone on my truck. Okay, these are not great tires, so we're going to have to replace these again with something. Apparently there's a new suspension too, but I'm not going to have the time or the energy or the money to get around to it today. Excellent, okay. Oh well, so let's see if it starts. It does. Perfect. So how do we know? How do we get her in 4-wheel drive? There it is. I would assume, being that it's not moving anywhere, but I can rev the engine, that I either need transmission fluid or that transmission needs to be replaced. But I don't see anywhere to put transmission fluid in. That's the old transmission there. Unless this transmission is completely worn out and needs to be replaced. Let me see here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, maybe that was the problem. I just didn't have the transmission bolted down. Okay. It didn't bolt down much, but can I... Dude, let me off this damn thing. Perfect. Okay. No, it's still not. No reverse. So it'll rev, but it won't move. Which is awkward. But, like I said, we have a whole new V8 transmission here. We could swap it out for that, but again, how do you... Oop. How do you get... So that was in all the way. Let's remove the transfer case. I would assume it's fluid, but... Whoa. Hello? Oh, no. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Okay. Yeah, that's the V8 tranny. This one, on the other hand, was functional before I... So let's put it here. We'll get back on this. All right. And then we will bolt her down. Hey, that starter's a bit shot, eh? Anybody else notice that? Look at that. Maybe we're looking into getting a new starter at some point, but until then, let's get this bolted down. All right. Okay, let me up, please. Okay, let's see if this works. No, it doesn't. I would say it's transmission fluid. Let's go run and grab a transmission fluid. Because I don't know how you're going to get the transmission fluid in it. Because I don't see the dipstick or anything. Normally I'd fill through the dipstick, but I don't see it. So we're just going to have to kind of try to figure it out, I guess. Let's go run and grab that. Yeah, I'm running back to the stove. I should have brought it home with me in the first place. This is what I get. This is what happens. I'm just a dude who's playing a dude who thinks there's another dude that can fix trucks like a dude, and I'm not figuring it out. Well, at least, like I said, it starts, which is lovely. And the torque converter's in, because it's an automatic. Starter's fine. Clutch is in. Or not clutch, sorry. Torque converter's in. So the only thing I can think of is that she's out of fluid. This car changes now. It's sometimes a truck, it's sometimes a car. Oh, wait a minute. It wouldn't be here, would it? Oh, I should probably take the winch. You know, people are making fun of me the way I say Mercedes, which is really funny because I've actually talked with a very high-up person who works for them, and that's the way they said it. That's the way I said it. Let's see here. Transmission fluid, $20. I gotta go, Shathid. Hopefully, I don't know where I'm going to put this, because I saw no spot to put it. It's not transfer case oil, is it? Or like rear end oil or something. Oh, this is so annoying when stuff like this happens. Because there's no way to check to see if you're low on transmission fluid, as far as I know. And running back and forth to town is getting kind of annoying. So I'd like to not have to do that, please. I would like to just kind of... I'm hoping I can just tip this upside down and move it around to hear glub glub, and then I know where it goes. But I figure it has to be open, but... Okay. Does anybody see the transmission dipstick or anything? See, mine always stuck up from like, I think it was on this side. It's been a while. I don't see... where it could possibly go. Okay, let's squoze ourselves in here. Anything at all would be great. I did notice that transmission does not really attach. Yeah, does anybody know? Because I don't know, but it does run, thankfully. I do like the fact you can hear the metal, the rain hitting the metal when you're under the truck. That's a nice touch. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. So if there is a transmission dipstick, I wouldn't know where it is. If there's a fill port for it, I don't know where it is. Okay, yep, just shaboom. Does anybody know how to get this to do its thing? Come on. Unless there's a... Do you have to put it in gear now or something? Let's check the controls real quick. Let me see. Settings. Catarls, let's see. Oh, reverse S, that's fine. Winch, clutch. Well, there is no clutch on this. Wrench releases G. Good to know. Left shift, maybe? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. It just steer left and... Why does that say L? It is definitely not L. Okay. Resume. All right, let me see. Yeah, look, it's fine. Okay, it's going... Now it wants to go forward, but it doesn't want to go into reverse. Yeah, look, if I hit... I can clutch it in. Yeah, like I can do that, but it won't... There must be some sort of shifting thing that I don't know about. You can hear like that hairdryer sound? That's the turbos. Yeah, like I can get it to move around by hitting shift, but it doesn't... It doesn't seem to want to go in reverse. If I dump the clutch, it'll go. But this is definitely not a manual. And it's overheating again. Everything about this is wrong. Everything you know is wrong. So not only is the vehicle now overheating constantly, I now cannot get it to go forward. And I don't know why it's not... I don't know why it's overheating. So I'm just going to... Okay, yep. I'm just going to run back to the store real quick. I don't know if there's like... I don't know what's going on with the overheating thing. That I don't understand. But it's not taking any more fluid. So I don't entirely know what's causing that problem. And that is a column shifted automatic. So I don't know again why that's not just going when I hit forward and back. And it's a column shifted four-wheel drive system too, which is interesting. But the one I had was only two, or one my stepfather had was only two-wheel drive. So, okay, let me see here. Do I have something like, why is it just overheating? I'm just very curious about why is it overheating more than anything else. And as for not going forward, I'm at a loss. I was hoping there may be like a radiator or something, but I'm not seeing that. So I don't know why it's constantly in a state of overheating. It would be nice to know. But honestly, I'm at a bit of a loss. So... I already own some of those. Wait a minute. Do I even have a fan on that thing? Wait a minute. I only have one intercooler on that. Maybe that's why it's overheating. I'll bet you dollars to donuts that It's probably that single intercooler that I'm running and not both. Oh no. And we just destroyed our truck trying to get, okay, you know what? We're just going to have to figure it out. To make enough money to get that other intercooler in place. I wonder if that's it, but that still doesn't solve the problem with why it's not moving forward. The fact there's transmission fluid that you can't use is a bit interesting, but at least I haven't found a way to use it. So we're going to figure that out. If anybody has any ideas, please tell me. I'm going to collect this trash while I'm here. Come here. I said come here. Excellent. So thank you. I'll leave this episode here. So thank you so much for watching. I know it's 2 days in a row of this, but I wanted to get at least that thing running. If you like this, please leave a comment. Maybe subscribe. Maybe get your friends to subscribe. Maybe get your dog to subscribe. Maybe get your horse to subscribe. And if you didn't like this, well, you should probably find yourself a real YouTuber because I'm not much of one. Thank you again so much for watching. Love every view I get. SkapeGote. If anybody has any idea how to fill that transmission fluid or tell me what the hell's going on with this, I would love to know. I really would. Love to know. Out.